The orange jacket, you know, the Masters has the green jacket. This is the orange jacket.
Yeah, bright orange. I like that. Okay, we'll take a look at this. A new building at Oregon State University is up for a large sculpture with an environmental message. That artwork sits in the center of campus, right where all the students walk by.
Cool. Hey, Stephen Redland was on the OSU Memorial Quad. By the way, butternut squash.
I know.
It is fun to say.
It is fun to say.
It is. Steve Redland on the OSU Memorial Quad to see the project come together.
Oh, yeah. Flippers if available.
A work party has gathered at Oregon State University to put together parts for a large piece of public art.
You can do worse than an 80-foot tall by 16-foot sculpture hanging amongst 3 giant sequoia trees.
Peter Betjemann is talking about the new sculpture called Emeritus. Several endowments, the Office of the Provost, and the Forestry and Liberal Arts colleges are carefully placing the structure up in the trees. It moves, reflects, and waves in place high above the ground. During the 14-month showing, the discrete mounted lighting will turn it into a beacon.
An artwork that is engaged with both the incredible resilience of sequoia trees and the vulnerability of sequoia trees.
These 3 sequoias create a cathedral-like space to support the sculpture.
So you have this nice open space that sort of invites a place to put a sculpture temporarily.
John Grotti is the Seattle-based artist who designed the sculpture. In just a few months, his team has built thousands of pieces of Alaskan yellow cedar and resin casts to go together to make the large size and big visual impact that characterize many of his works. This installation is meant to generate environmental awareness.
I think we're all aware of trees, but if you can activate something that we go by each day, I think it gets us to think about things in a new way.
The sequoia grove here is 100 years old, and with that, it's up over 140 feet high to the top of the tree. At 80 feet up, that glimmer through the branches is the new sculpture. Although it's large in size, it's made up of small parts. With over 100,000 pieces, all 4,400 of these cones will be going up on the tree.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Volunteers have strung these together in small clusters, then hung them from a netting platform.
Beautiful. And I think keep coming this way a little bit.
This is the second of 8 of those platforms moving into position.
Okay, now we're going to swivel just slightly to get around this branch right here. We're in really good shape.
Derived from small, simple parts like these small cone elements, and then it forms this really dramatic, organic, huge form.
OSU art student Connor Mowry is getting a chance to be a part of the art team.
It's going to create something that I think is going to be really spectacular.
Art isn't the only thing being placed in the sequoia grove.
We're actually instrumenting these trees with a whole bunch of devices we use to do research on biodiversity, on climate, on the health of our forests.
The last decade of drier and hotter temperatures have led to fires that burned 20% of the existing giant sequoias.
The art, combined with the science, will motivate action and motivate concern.
For this OSU grove of sequoias, Emeritus may bring awareness to those who wonder. I'm Stephen Redland, KGW News.